Good morning. We're going to start with our hands at our heart and just take a moment to come inside. Clear your mind with a few breaths that are going in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth or nose. Let the belly expand. Let the ribs expand. And you can set an intention for a healthy practice. We'll lift and spread the toes. Sweep the fingers down, lift up the arms, and it's almost like you're taking a back bend, but you're standing. Now, as you exhale, let your hands come down to the floor. Let your feet go back to the rear of your mat. And you can bend your elbows and come into an up dog. Lift up your heart, inhale. Now, as you exhale, lift your hips. You can add a push-up. Take a downward dog, and you can bend one knee and bend the other. I'm going to adjust my screen down just a little bit so you can see my heels a bit more. I think that ought to work. And you're shaking out any tension that might be in the body, in the calves. Good, your neck. You can lift up both heels and then lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And then press your heels down and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up to your hands. Take a halfway position like a table. Go all the way up. Now, of course, let your blood pressure adjust. Go inhaling and exhale. Press those hands back down to the floor. Let your feet go to the rear of your mat. Elbows bend, up dog, inhale. Look over the left shoulder. Good, Pam, that looks good. I can see your mat now. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Take your gaze normal, neutral, lift up your hips, add a push-up. Downward dog. Any kind of movement you need to make with the lower legs, you can bend and straighten the knees. Press through the heels. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and look up at your hands. Take a step or a jump to go halfway up. This is like a table. Inhale, go all the way up, back bend. Inhale. Exhale, forward, hands down, feet back, elbows bend, up dog. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And then go neutral, lift the hips, add a push-up. And down dog. You can put your left foot on your right heel and press that calf down. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Now as you exhale, put your left foot down and put your right foot on the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then put your both heels down. Feel your sit bones lift. You can lift your toes if you need more intensity. And then come up to your hands, halfway up. There you go. Go all the way up. And you're always making sure your blood pressure feels settled. And then exhale down. Should start feeling warmer. Place the feet back here in a plank, elbows bent, up dog. Good. And a girl, Jean. Lift your hips, add a push up, down dog. Neck soft. Heels press. Inhale. Breathing, stretching. And then come up to your hands. Halfway position, like a table. Really lift your sit bones here. Go up, take a back bend. Inhale. And then exhale. Let your hands come to your heart. Take a moment. Lift and spread your toes. Take your arms up and sit in a chair 5 times. And when you do this, your heels are heavier than your toes. You're going to feel like your knee tracks with your second toe. Your knees, in other words, aren't knocking together or winging out. Try to have 50-50 in the feet, right, left, and then stay low. Shoulders are down the back. Lift up a little bit in the heart. Yeah, there you go. Now, at this point, you could lift your toes. You could slide a piece of paper underneath them. That's how heavy your heels are. 3, 2, good. Inhale. Now let your hands come down. I'm turning just so you can see me. Feet go back. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend the elbows, up dog. Inhale. Heart lifts. Lift your hip out of push-up. Down dog. That's it. Hold the heels down. If you would like to add on, put your elbows on the floor and make it dolphin. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now walk your toes a little further back and open up into a side plank. Left arm up and hold. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now go to forearm plank front and then go to the other side, side plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale and exhale. Both arms come down. Press your hips up. You're in down dog. Look up at your hands. Take a step or a jump. Halfway there, like halfway up. Go up. Inhale into a back bend. And then exhale, sit in that chair again. Uttanasana. Palms together. Rotation. Elbow hook. Hold 5. Hold 4. 3, 2. Face forward. Palms together. Add rotation. Elbow hooks. 5, 4, 3, 2. And take another inhale, face front. Inhale, hands down to the mat, feet back. Hold the plank, and if you want to add on, right knee under, flamingo. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, Jean. And right foot back, left knee under. 5, good. 4, 3, really strong arms. 2, good. Left foot back. Elbows bend, inhale, up dog. Open up your heart and exhale. Lift your hips out of push-up, down dog. Inhale here. Now on your exhale, lower your right knee, pick up your left arm, take your left toes back. That a girl. 5. That's it. Lift up your right arm. There you go. Yeah, Jean, that's great. Open, open, open. Inhale. Push that hip up and forward. Now, on the exhale, take the other hand down, the other knee down, right foot back, right arm up and back, and stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, big stretch. Exhale, both hands down, downward dog. Heels press. Step or jump up to your hands, halfway up. Inhale, lift up your torso like a L, like an L or a table, and then push. Go all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Step or jump out 5-pointed star. Exhale. Now, I'm going to put the interlaced fingers as an option, but if that doesn't feel right to you, just lower the arms and hold on to your elbows. Shake out your neck. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, same thing, but switch where your hands are. So if your left pinky's on the outside, now the right one is. And then do another 5. If that's too much, just put your hands on the floor or put the hands on the elbows underneath your head. 5, 4, 3. Feel your arms get closer to the floor. 2. On the 1, bring those little hands to your ankles and just gently pull. Neck is soft. Terrific. Now, walk your hands up to your hip bones and try to rest a little at halfway. That way your blood pressure has a moment. Lift up your heart. Now, once your blood pressure feels like it's settled and you can go up without feeling dizzy, lift your heart, elbows squeezed behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Use the abs. Fire yourself up, arms open. Step or jump together. Fingertips lift up. Now, on your exhale, let your hands down. Let your feet go back. Now, if you would like, you can always go to your elbows here, but we're going to take Flamingo Diagonal. So right knee to left elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2. Right foot back, left knee to right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2. And let that left foot back. Now elbows bend, up dog. Inhale, open. Mountain lion. Lift up your heart. Now go all the way up. Inhale. And on the exhale, side moon, half moon. So reach your body up and over. At this point, you can keep your palms together and see if your elbows can lengthen. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then add on. The hand can come down. You can cross a foot. You might be able to go a little deeper, but the feeling on the inside is more important than what's looking like on the outside. So your shoulders down the back. You're breathing into this rib cage. 4, 3, 2. Now take another inhale. Come up. Both feet are underneath the hips. Go over, and then at first we just hold. Your elbows can be long. Yeah. Your head, it's going to be tempted to poke forward, but you're going to keep the head in line. With the ear, with the biceps, with the spine. Reach the ear elbows like someone's pulling your arms, and add on. Now you can put your right foot over your left. Just a little increased stretch on that right side of your body. Just breathe into that rib cage that's up. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. I love it. That was great. It's hard to leave that one, isn't it? Come back up. Woo! Your feet are gonna uncross. Inhale. Now on your exhale, come on down. Let your hands go to the floor. Let your feet go back. Pause here. Remember, you can always go to your forms if you need, but let's see if you can lift up your right leg off the floor and just point it to the wall behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the right foot, lift up the left leg, point it towards the wall behind you. 5, keep your hips a little lower, Betty. 4, towards the floor. 3, yeah, you'll feel more abs. 2, you know, I love it when you feel abs. Lower your left foot, bend your elbows up, dog. Inhale. Lift your hips out of push up in that plank. Down dog. And lift up the right leg and just take some movement here. There's not a certain way I want you to do it. I just want you to see if you can move your thigh, move your ankle. You can lift your hips. You can bend the knee. You can straighten your knee in circle. Spread out your toes. Get some mobility with that leg's in the air. Drop through the left heel still. Inhale, stretch that leg up. Exhale, reach that foot forward. Go back and forth. Inhaling and exhaling. You're not going to force your knee to be straight here. You're just going to lunge back and forth in a feel-good range of motion. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Doing great. Should be feeling better, huh? The next time your hips are low, you can fold your knuckles under so you're on your knuckles, not your fingers. Lift up your heart. Feel that back psoas, that back hip. Your knee is long. Drop through your hips, lift through your heart. So your sternum is higher than your pelvis, most likely. 5, yeah, there you go. See if that feels different, Betty. 4, the modification would be knee down, forearms up. 3, 2, all right, lower the knee and then come up. And you can drop that back foot and hold. Pull the pubic bone up, pull the ribs down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take another inhale. Let your hands help you. Curl the back toes under and pull that left foot in a few inches. Now at this point, if you straighten your right knee just even an inch, you can usually feel your right hamstring. This is low pyramid, but I want you to know your right knee can be as bent as you need it. You're not forcing it straight. Drop your gaze. Your left hip steers forward, your right hip steers back. Make sure it's your right hamstring that's feeling the stretch, not the knee, not the sit bone for sure. Soften any muscles that have tension. Breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale out any tension here. Bend your right knee as much as you need to put your hands on the mat. Put your right foot back and get in a plank. Elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Open up that front body. Lift up your hips out of push-up. Down dog. Now your left leg goes in the air, three-legged dog, and move it around. This is where you just get some circulation, get some mobility. Spread those toes, roll the ankle, roll the thigh. You can bend the knee and roll the thigh, which decreases the tension. Good. Folding and moving, lifting and stretching. Your right heel is still pushing down. Like someone's pulling your left leg. Just stretch real long from fingers to toes. And then exhale, sweep that left foot forward. Let's go back and forth. Hello. Back and forth. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we did, Christina, we did some lunging on the right side, we did some lunging on the left. And we're waking up this hamstring, we're waking up this hip flexors. And as you do this, you may notice you could do a little bigger motion. You're just being gentle. Coordinating breath with movement is a great way to tap into parasympathetic system. So just enjoy. By bringing your focus inside, you're getting even more benefits than just the muscle stretching. Now, the next time that your hips are low, you can fold your fingers under so you're really nice on your wrist. Lift up your heart and drop through your pelvis. So your pelvis is probably lower than your heart. It's also called a runner's lunge. Good. Now energize that back knee, even though it's straight. You're not letting it kind of sag halfway. You're energized and your hips drop. Neck is soft, so where can you find a place for your neck that doesn't have any wrinkles? Heart is open. Jaw is soft. You might even separate your lips a little bit. Imagine you're softening the muscles behind your ears and at the base of your skull. How little tension can you put, acting as much as you need. Now take another inhale, and as you exhale, do lower the right shin, the right foot. Now come up, and I'll just demonstrate this arm up position. Now we're not just slamming the femur forward in the hip socket, the acetabulum. You want to still gently pull your rib down, your pubic bone up, so you have a little ab tone here, and you're not just kind of collapsed in the back, right? So go up, like someone's pulling your arms up to the sky, so your spine is long as opposed to crashing and sinking and hanging out in your joints, right? Shoulders are still down the back. You've got that little rib pull down with your abs. You've got that little pubic bone pulling up with your abs. So you have some ab tone. Take an inhale. Now, as you exhale, let your hands down, curl your back toes under, and you're gonna pop your right foot in a couple inches, 2 or 3. Now, at this point, I've got a pretty nice knee bend because my hamstrings feel like this is plenty of stretch. Right here is where you want the stretch, not the knee, not the booty. If you can take more, you lengthen your left knee. Low pyramid is also called Parso Tanasana. Your hands are so close to your toes, you can separate the toes, especially if you have some toe tightness, you've been on your feet a lot, a long shift at work. Just relax your shoulders. Steer your right hip forward and your left hip back, right hip forward. Now see, as I'm here, my right knee will straighten a little bit, so yours might too. Think about just going to the edge of mild discomfort, like a 7 out of 10. You're not going to 10 out of 10 with the hamstrings on the stretch. Relax your neck. Enjoy the fact that around your ankles are getting stronger as they figure out balance. Relax your mind. Flexion of the spine is a way to calm the nervous system. Bias your exhales for a little more calm, for a little bit more release of tension. We all get accumulated tensions during the day. So this is one reason we're just letting all that go. So we can be as clean a pure vessel as possible. Take a couple more breaths here. Now, as you're ready, place your hands on the mat, put your left foot towards the rear of your mat, and you're going to be in a plank. Pause, 5, 4, 3, 2, your hands are very strong here, your shoulder blades are flat. Now, bend the elbows and keep your head in line with your spine. Don't let it drop. Up dog. Inhale, open up the chest. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift your hips. Add a down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And it's sort of an active recovery. Shake it out. Breathe here. And then look up at your hands. Take a step or a jump up, halfway up. This is a table. You're lengthening your hamstrings and you're lengthening your back. Make sure you're not just rounding, hanging out. You're lengthening from crown to tail. When your blood pressure feels settled, go up, up, up. Take a back bend here. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Samastitihi is homeostasis. Balance your mind, body, breath. Notice how your body feels. If you need a sip, this is a chance to get it. I'm going to actually take my sip here. And then meet me back at Samastitihi. Inhale, your arms go down. Exhale, the arms up. Sit in a chair. Utkatasana. And I'm turning so you can see what my booty's doing. It's way back. It's never forward. This is going to hurt the knees. This is going to be great for the back and the booty. Now, if you would like to add on, right ankle on top of the left thigh, like a figure 4. Hold. Notice how my pelvis is still level. I'm not kicking out my hip. You know how you held a child on your hip? You want to keep that hip in. Whoa. 5, 4. The lower you go, of course, the harder it is. This leg is squatting. 3, in the heel. In the left heel, you're heavy. 2, your toes are so light you could lift them up and put a piece of paper on your left toes. Now, with one smooth balance, stand up, put that foot in a tree. You got it. There you go. Arms up. Vrikshasana. 10 more. Ribs gently tuck so you're not hanging out in an extended low back, a lordotic low back. 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, you're opening up this knee like you're opening up the page of a book. 5, 3, 2. Now, hard. Samastitihi, right foot down. Inhale, arms go down. Exhale, sit in that booty. Now, this is Utkatasana, chair, squat, awkward posture. Your toes are light. If you want to add on, your left ankle goes to your right thigh. Keep your hips level. So you're building leg strength, opening this hip. Good. 4, the lower you go, the harder it is. Breathing through the nose. Now we're going to try to do this in one motion, and the transitions are the yoga, okay? So exhale, left foot comes to tree. Calf or inner thigh. I like it. Lift up. Ah, that was good. Arms up. To Vrikshasana, tree pose. Uh-oh. Lifting up. 4, 3. Good, Jean. 2. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the hands to the heart. Lower that left foot. Perfect. If you would like one more sip like I do, there's some smoke in the air out west, so I'm needing to drink more. Fingertips go down. Inhale. Sit in your booty. Now, this is optional. You can lift up your heels, balance across all your toes. You're going to build strength in your ankles. You're making sure they don't kick out like a inversion or a sprain. You keep your heels like there's a tennis ball between your ankles. 5, 4. Look how you can play with the low. See? 3. If you like challenges like this, if you touch your finger, this is plank. 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows bend, up dog. And open up your chest, open up your heart, really strong legs. Lift up your hips out of push-up. Down dog. Heels press. Right leg goes up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, right foot goes forward. Inhale, open up. Palms open like you have a cup of tea in each palm. Right knee on top of the heel. Left toes in. 45 degrees. You got it. Yep. Your knee, and you're on your left side, Christina, which is fine because we're going to do the other side. Your palms are open. Look over that hand. You're in these thighs are spiraling open. It's called external rotation. You're not letting them collapse in. You're spiraling them open. Like how our arms are externally rotated, so are the thighs. Your outer left foot has more weight on it than that inner. You're never collapsing in the knee or the inner arch. Take another inhale. Let's go back first, Parvriti. So lift up your spine, Parvriti Virabhadrasana, left hand to your thigh or your calf. And you're not just ever hanging out on that knee laterally. It's a hinge joint, not meant for these strong lateral pressures. Right knee over the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. Now as you exhale, come up, elbow down, left arm over. If you want to go a little lower, your hand can go to the floor. Roll. Good. 5, 4, act like someone's pulling your arm. 3, good, buddy. 2. Now in one strong motion, you're strong like a mountain lion. Push up and then come into open arms. Oh, love it. Hands over that thigh, windmill over that thigh, right foot meets the left, you're in a plank. Pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows bend, up dog. Inhale, open up your heart. Lift your hips out of push up, down dog. Inhale your left leg up into a 3-legged dog. Exhale your left foot forward. Now inhale, open up. I'm gonna turn so I can see you. Your left knee is 90 degrees. It's on top of that heel. Your arms are open. Like someone's playing tug of war with your arms. Now let's look over, majestically over that left middle finger. Jawline parallel to the floor. I'm gonna look at you, but you're looking over your leg. That was it, Jean, the way you opened up that knee. So when you look down, you can still see your big toe. And your right leg is straight, isn't it, Jean? Straighten it. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Good. And Jean, see if your back will go back. Yeah. Okay. The right hand is going to go to your thigh or maybe your calf. Go backwards, Parvriti. And 5. Breathe into the rib cage. You're stretching. 4. Betty, you might be able to soften your wrist, like your, yeah. 3, 2, take another inhale, and then exhale, let the left elbow down on your other thigh, and Jean, you're gonna come towards me, yeah. So open up. Now, if you wanna go down towards the floor, you can. Stretch to that top arm, roll through that rib cage. Jean, you went to that thigh first, and that's why you're on that side. So you want to be on the right hand down, yeah. Now in one strong motion, power up. Both arms go down. Pull your foot to the rear of your mat. Hold your plank. 5. You can do this on your elbows if you need to. 4, 3, 2. Elbows bend, up dog. Inhale. Lift your hips out of push up. Down dog. Heels press. Look up at your hands. Take a step or a jump to get there. Halfway up. Go all the way up. Take a back bend. Inhale. And exhale, hands to your heart. Samasthiti. If you need to sit, grab it, and then we're going to do dancer. The quad stretch will be right arm up and behind you. Hold on to your right foot or ankle. And see how that hip wants to come out? You want to pull it in. And Ribs pulled down, pubic bone pulls up. So you have a little tone here and here. You're not too swaying the low back. Your left knee is long but soft. You're feeling your right shoulder is opening. Good luck doing your yoga, Pam. You have just enough room on your mat. Now, if you want to add on, push your foot to your hand and it's dancer, Natha Rajasana. So your right hip down, neck is soft. So for me, that meant I had to tuck my chin 1/2 inch. Pull your right thigh up. 10, 9, 8. There you go. 7. Good. Lift your heart. 6, 5. Let's do your right hip down if you can, Pam. 4, 3. Now our transitions are the yoga. And Christine, it's just like shooting, like how important transitions are. So you're coming up. Lower that foot, hands to your heart. Take a moment. Other side, go up and behind. Hold onto your foot. And ankle is fine too. Rib down, pubic bone up. You notice how the pelvis is level. Lift up through your crown. Good. How tall can you be through your crown? You're tall here, your ear is in line with your shoulder, is in line with your hip. And all these poses that we have, this axial extension, this length, that's training the body to have a normal baseline of good posture so that when you deviate during the day, you're more attuned that doesn't feel right and it's easier to correct. It's building strength endurance, but it's also teaching the fascia where we want it to be. That helps mood, that helps breath, helps prevent rounded upper backs like you can get without intervention. But we're intervening, so we're going to be great and tall. Push up that femur, reach through your other hand. Now at this point, if you have any tension in your neck, you'll probably just tuck your chin a little bit because you're in a different place. Push with your foot and your hand. Breathe. Good. 5. That's great. It's okay. If you fall, you're learning. Your muscles are figuring out what to do. Your vestibular system is learning how to balance in different positions. Your ankle is getting strong. 3, push, push, push. So it doesn't look like it, but there's an isometric contraction going on. You're pushing your foot into your hand. Inhale. Now the transition. Very good. Hands come to your heart. Ha! Now lift and spread your toes 3 times. And when you look down, your toes should spread apart. You see space. See the color of the mat. I'm going to do it 2 more times for 5. Now, we're going to take tree again, but we're going to change the arms. Right foot up to calf or inner thigh. Now, this could be your tree, or take your right hand and pat yourself on the back. Take your left hand and from the lower back, start working your fingertips up. Here we are, Gomukhasana arms, Vrikshasana legs, tree legs, cow face arms. Hold, jawline parallel to the floor. 10. Good, Jean. 9. You're still opening that knee like you're opening up the page of a book. 7. 6. How soft can you be in the jaw? 5. How relaxed can you be in the eyes? 4. You have a soft focus, a calm determination. 3. This is a good practice between tension and relaxation. And then your arms are going to go out more like a T. This is an exhale, rotate away from that knee that's in the air, rotate, and you can even put your hands down by your pelvis and wrap your hips. Your gaze can turn. 10. Your upper back can turn. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Let your arms open, transition to hands at the heart, Samasthiti. Lower your right foot. That was terrific. Now you can tell your body's been working. Lift and spread your toes again. Now this other foot comes up to calf or inner thigh. It's tree pose, Vrikshasana. You're welcome to stay here with your arms or go up, or the opportunity was to pat yourself on the back with your left hand. Your right hand works its way up. Now, if you're dominant right arm, you can tell that right shoulder's a little tighter here. Lift up through the jaw, you're parallel. 10. Support knee is long but soft. 9. Jaw is soft. 8. Good. Rib tuck a little. 7. Grow tall through your crown. 6. 5. Big, expansive breath. Now, as we transition, we're adjusting our balance, arms out. Add a rotation away from your knee. Your hands can wrap. Move the head. 10, 9, 8, 6, 4. Now, take another inhale. Exhale, open, face front, hands come together. Lower that left foot. If you need one more sip before we go to the floor, help yourself. I'm going to be adjusting the mat in a moment, the video in a moment. Inhale the arms up, reach up. Now exhale, bring the hands down, feet back, elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Lift your hips out of push-up, down dog. Now the next pose is frog. Your knees are down and out to the side, your big toes together. Now I'm going to move my mat, so I'll still meet you in the frog. And if you don't like frog, you can always do bound angle, which is seated on the floor, booty on the floor, toes together. So I'm going to show a couple things. This is the modification. If this is too hard for you and you kind of lean back, you want to get a prop underneath your booty. Otherwise, let's do frog, Mandukasana. One of my favorite poses. We're basically hitting the inner thighs that don't cross the knee, the short inner thighs, pectineus. Now with the booty in the air, you have a little decompression of the lumbar spine. That means our intervertebral disc can get nourished and plump and full. Everybody wants full intervertebral disc. They're cushioning agents for the body. So your hips are higher than your sternum. You may be able to walk your knees out more. Relax. Let gravity do this. You're learning relaxation as you're here. Exhale, bias the exhale to get rid of physiological tension, just like a dog on the living room floor. Five, 4, 3, 2. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, start coming back up. Your elbows can get heavy, and then watch your toes get heavy so your knees get light. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Child's pose, Or if you like the hips in the air for puppy dog pose, so let's say your knees are tight or something, you can do that. And then we're gonna go into a squat. Your feet are gonna be a little wider than your hips. They're toed out, your palms are together, and you can even pull them down. Squat is a great little bone rhythm opener. Betty, you look pretty good. If you need to, you might go an inch wider, but you look pretty good. So if you're, yeah, see if that's okay. It's almost like your bones feel like they fit in the right place. Good, Jean. Everybody looks good. The backup plan modification would be happy baby, where you lie on your back and you pull your feet in, but everybody here looks good. And let your exhales relax the pelvic floor. Relax. So the bone rhythm here is open. The bone rhythm here is open. This is why the, what are they called? Squatty potties got so popular. Childbirth advocates, everything is open. So let your bone rhythms just relax. Let your inner thighs relax. Let your lower legs relax. Your pelvic floor. Those are the muscles we use to control the bladder, and we need them to, we know how to contract them, and we need to know how to relax them. So you're relaxing them at this point. The bone rhythm assist. The low back gets a little good stretch here. And let's just open up one little femur. So it's like, I call it negotiating cowboy or negotiating cowgirl. Open up that femur, but then this also gets a little stretch. Take another inhale. You're just opening up that, lengthening your soleus. Go to the other side. Press that little hip. Go there. Okay, go out. Upavista Konasana, and take your left arm in, go right arm over. Doesn't that feel so good? All right, if you would like to rotate that spine open towards the sky, it gets a little more stretch. Wherever you are is just fine though. Find a good place and enjoy it. Breathing into the rib cage. This helps open up the respiratory muscles, the intercostals, the lats, the obliques, the shoulders. Good. 4, open up. 3, like you're a little clam looking at the sky. 2, rotate. Inhale up. It feels so good. Let's go to the other side. Inhale up. Like someone's pulling your spine out of your pelvis. Big rainbow. Rotating like you're trying to see the sky. Breathe into that side. Sometimes you notice the breath changes, like it's a little shorter at first. It's saying, hey, what are we doing? We're in a new place. I'm tight here. And then you just start exhaling out tension, and the breath can get fuller and deeper. You can notice that. Just by bringing your awareness inside, you're getting benefit to the parasympathetic system, which is a healing. So there's more than just these stretches and the strengthening that we're getting benefit of. We're lubricating the joints, putting WD-40 in our joints, which is synovial fluid. Helping the nervous system, which is so frequently active the other way, the cortisol-driven way. So just breathe here and relax. Your mind is focused on the breath or the feelings of the muscles releasing. It's focused inside, not outside. We're going to take another inhale. Exhale. Go right down the middle, right down the middle. Now, hands could be wide or on the floor, whatever helps you. Shake out any tension. And then once you're there, just tuck the chin and let your eyes close or soft. We're sort of gliding into the meditation. We're going to take another inhale. And as you're ready, you can come back up. Crisscross applesauce, left ankle. Now, your right ankle could be here in front, but if you want a little more, put it on that thigh calf ankle angle. Now, we're going to inhale and open up the arms. Exhale, rotate, rotate, rotate. Your left hand's probably going to end up on your thigh. Your right hand is probably going to end up near your tush. Lift with your inhale. Exhale, rotate. Let your eyes close or soften. And it's almost like you're wringing out a wash rag. And just like you wring out a wash rag, you put in fresh new water and you exhale out any toxins, debris, metabolites. You're just exhaling out any dense energy you don't need. Your inhales lengthen, your exhales rotate you. Soften your eyes, soften your jaw. Now, as you're ready, unwind the spine. Take your legs the other way. So the left foot could be in front or on top of that thigh calf. If your ankles are needing support, just fold your mat under. That's the easy little trick. Inhaling, exhale, rotation. This hand comes towards the thigh. This back hand comes near your booty. Lift up and rotate. Good, Betty, you got it. I'm just looking at you because I want to see form, but you guys can rotate. Yeah. Your shoulder blades glide down the back. Your spine lifts up. Imagine you're a plant growing towards the sun. Your jawline is parallel to that floor. Notice the tiny, subtle little rotations. Notice if one side feels different than the other. Without judgment, just notice. Keep lifting with the inhale, keep rotating with the exhale. Notice how you feel. Start unwinding your spine. Let your feet go in front. With your inhale, lift up. This is called Parso Tanasana, intense Western stretch. Exhale forward. Now, if you feel like your back rounds here backwards, then just sit on something like a block or a pillow. Exhale. The other thing is just soften at the knees. Your hamstring should feel this, never the knees, never the booty, never not the sit bone. And just relax, release tension. This is a great place. You can hold hands with your feet if you want. So you can separate the toes and put your fingers in between. If that's not happening, don't worry. Do one foot, one toe, whatever you can do. So I'm holding hands with my toes. If you can, that just helps spread those toes. They do so much for us. Let your exhale relax you. You're going to take an inhale and lift up through your spine. And just for a moment, we're going to do a lying down Shavasana with the feet up in the air. If you want to put your feet up in the air, you can put it on the couch, you can put it on the wall. And just let your arms out like a T. And relax like you're at the top of a beautiful mountain in Montana with bighorn sheep in the distance, just lying there eating their grass with their beautiful horns wrapped circular on either side. You can see osprey and osprey nest all around the shoreline. And at the shoreline, the rocks are a beautiful red, blue, purple, and maroon color. And the water's so clear you can see the colorful rocks as if they were polished and placed there for shiny, beautiful water all around. The smell of sugary pine in the air. No industrialization on this island. It's only accessed by water. It's a calm, peaceful place. Just notice how soft and relaxed you feel in this calm, peaceful place. Take a moment to gently wake your fingers and your toes and start making your way up towards a seated position facing me. Take your time, and we'll let the hands come to the heart, one over the other, and let your eyes close again. And just notice your breath without observation. Observe the breath without editing, without judging. Inhale the breath through the nose and feel the breath. Wherever it goes is fine. Notice how the quality is. And exhale, release any tension. Observe the breath. Inhale through the nose. You can notice how the breath eventually goes to the heart center. And exhale, release any old past criticisms, inner judgments, any shoulds or oughts. Just let everything go and just experience your true, calm inner self. Your inner being wants that state of calm, and you deserve to feel good. So anytime you need to come back to that sense of calm and peace in the day that your inner self wants, you can come back to a few breaths and just remember this peaceful place, this peaceful state of your body, your mind, and your breath, and recapture that feeling of homeostasis. Whenever you're ready, allow your eyes to open and come back into the room with so much appreciation. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Good job. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you soon. Bye. See ya. Thanks for coming. Bye, guys.